All right, so I got my code here. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be the final format where it uses the IR controller because while I was working on it, my IR controller pin snapped off. So guess I'm going to be practicing my soldering skills. So that's what's going on. I got buttons in place for it. It's just one button will engage it, while one button will disengage it on the IR remote. As you can see, I got my code here. Yeah, it's just got like, void loop. If button state low, that's for the first button. That will have the blue lead connected to it. And then if button state too low, then this one will be engaged. Yeah, here's my little wiring setup. It's a little messy because this stuff's never organized, Anyway, so we got button 1 indicated with the blue wire, button 2 indicated by the white wire. You can see those go into the 2 and 3 slot right there on the board. Then we got, going from left to right, we got the red wire, which goes to my electromagnet, which unfortunately isn't as strong as it advertised. Kind of annoying, but it gets the point across for the prototype. If I need, I can order another one or find some way to boost it for the final project. Number 9 is for the servo, which you can hear ticking every now and then. And then number 6 and 5 are for the weight sensor. So starting off with the weight sensor, what's going to happen when I hit the blue button is it's going to arm the system. Now the system, as you can hear, the servo just went to 0 degrees. Now for the system, it's going to use the weight sensor to detect a package being put on there. So anything greater than 1 pound will trigger the weight sensor to activate it, aka my hand clamping down on the desk. So now when I lift my hand up, it will act as if the package was just taken, and the servo will spin. Okay, I think I just didn't have my hand pushing down hard enough. I pushed a lot harder that time and it engaged. As you can see, the servo will spin 180 degrees, basically, effectively in this scenario, closing a net over the package to keep it safe from theft. Now, at the same time, the electromagnet should have engaged. So if we put this on here, it should stick. It is sticking. As I said, it was weak. Oh, sorry. As I said, it was weak, so I can shake it off. Unfortunately. But hopefully that can be improved either by cranking up the voltage or somehow maybe cranking up the amps going to it. I'll have to figure out what I need to do for that. Anyway, when I hit the white button, it will disarm. So I'm going to hit the white button, but I'm going to show you the servo spinning 180 degrees. So now it's disarmed. Now if we want to rearm it, we hit this button again. There we go. We hit that button again. Sorry, when you rearm it, it seems like it doesn't engage. Anyway, then we hold this down and we let it go, and the servo will spin like I said. Oh, and then also when it is disengaged, so disengaged now, as you can see, the electromagnet doesn't work. And then when this is disengaged, the electromagnet also still doesn't work. So where I'm going with this code in the future, I want to have the IR remote, and I want to build out the box that it's going to be housed in. Hopefully the 4-minute limit isn't too extreme, because I'm going to go over now. For the box, I want a wooden frame that will be covered in a carpet. I will have this powered by a 9-volt battery into the input, and yeah, I think that is it for my little setup.